Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, and welcome to the second annual Mcloughlin Awards. This year we'll be looking back at what made 2018 to one individual, myself, Stephen Mcloughlin. I'll be your host for the evening, and in order to take you through the ceremony, I'll be introducing each category, giving you a short list of 6 nominees, and then presenting you with the winner and a few details about why they won. I'll also be sweating my balls off. So without any further ado, the cameras are rolling, the drinks are ready, let's get on with the Mcloughlin Awards. Joel, that cider has been in my fridge for so long that it now actually tastes like wine, and I don't fucking like wine. So, the first award, just like last year, is the Icon Award. This one is slightly different, there is no shortlist for this, just a winner. Or in this case, 2 winners, because the Icon Award this year goes to my parents, my mum and my dad, which I know is really cheesy and a bit soppy and maybe a bit of a letdown if you wanted me to talk a bit about another famous person who has inspired me. However, in 2018 I would say that no one inspired me as much as they did. I've always had a really good relationship with my parents, even through my teenage years. We had some arguments as parents and children do, but generally I've always had a good relationship. I've always been able to go to them and talk to them. However, last year in particular was a really big year for myself and for them to take, you know, your entire history, your entire last decade's worth of experience and go, you know what, yeah, we've got a lot of memories in this place, we've got still some family who live around here, but we're going to do what's right for us, we're going to move. And to move all the way up to the Midlands is quite something, you know, and I know it's quite easy to sort of be like, well, yeah, you know, they only moved house, but it's a really fucking big deal. They changed pretty much everything about their life other than who their family is and the fact that they were together. They were also super supportive towards me in terms of me moving out. Obviously, if I had have chosen to, they would have also incorporated me moving with them, but I felt that it was better for me personally to stay in the Surrey area. And they also were very supportive throughout issues that I had with my mental health, with my relationships, and also, as I touched on in the year in review video, with losing Buster. So overall, my parents were a huge inspiration and a huge support in 2018, and so I couldn't think of anyone that, even though this is kind of a silly little awards thing that I do on my YouTube channel, which has less than 50 subscribers because someone unsubscribed, you know, I couldn't think of anyone else who I would want to recognise for 2018 more than my parents. So thank you, I love you, I don't say that enough, but I do. It's a really fucking soppy start. I've lost any hope of keeping in character as some presenter that I had, but you know, that goes out to my parents. Soppy as shit, and I'm really warm. Sorry, right. In keeping with last year, obviously I wore a suit because it's an award ceremony, so I've put on a suit. However, I still have my jogging bottoms. Oh man, I'm not flexible enough. I need something to stand on. I'm not going to break this bastard, am I? Right. It's not very steady though, I might break me. So as you can see, I'm wearing jogging bottoms and fluffy slippers. And I'm so close to falling off this fucking amp. Long story short, my radiator's broken and I can't switch it off. So whenever the heating is on in the house, the heating's on in my room too. Which is mostly not bad, because it's currently really fucking cold outside. But it just means when I'm trying to shoot a YouTube video against the plainish white background, my legs fucking sweat. Whew. That was fun, wasn't it, kids? So next we get on to some of the music related awards. So first is Best Single. So the nominees are The Stigma, Boys Don't Cry by As It Is, Two Time by 1975, Levitate by 21 Pilots, Yeah Right by Joji, Test Drive by Joji, and Love It If We Made It by 1975. And the winner is Two Time by 1975. So this might be a slightly controversial one. I know particularly a lot of my friends aren't big fans of 1975, and I was very torn on what to give it to. There were about 3 there that I was like, this could be the winner, or this could be the winner, or this could be the winner. I think with Two Time, for me, it was the best single because A, it was stuck in my head for fucking ever, B, I still jam to it now and I've been jamming to it since it came out, and C, it made me want more music from 1975, which when you're releasing a single ahead of an album, it's kind of what you want to do. It's a fucking tune at the end of the day, it's great. So next up we have Best Album, and the nominees are Entertainment by Waterparks, Pray for the Wicked by Panic at the Disco, Trench by 21 Pilots, Identity Crisis by Waster, Disease by Beartooth, and A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships by the 1975. And the winner is Identity Crisis by Waster. So much like with Best Single, there were 2 or 3 that I really thought could have been the winner here, but really for Identity Crisis, the reason that I went for that over one of the others is there's just not a bad song on the record. Like, I can just put it on shuffle and I will jam to absolutely fucking anything that comes up. A lot of it also ties in with me personally, and also seeing them live at Underworld was brilliant. In terms of 2018 generally for Waster, that was when I first discovered them by the fact that they were supporting As It Is on tour. I got really into their old album, Red, Green and In Between, I don't know if you got the name there. And then obviously when they started to release new music, I was super excited. Next up we have a new award for this year. It wasn't part of last year's ceremony, but I really thought that it was something that was relevant, especially this year with some of the quality that is in it. So we have Best Album Track. This is basically any song that's on an album released this year but wasn't a single. Nice and simple, right? Nice and simple. And the nominees are Tantrum by Waterparks, Tell Me More by Waster, Riddle Me This by Waster, Neon Gravestones by 21 Pilots, Shade by Trash Boat, and I Always Wanna Die Sometimes by the 1975. And the winner is Neon Gravestones by 21 Pilots. So when Trench first came out, I decided, I didn't listen to it at first because it came out around the time that I was really into some other music, and I was like, I want to wait, give it its time. And then when I did start listening to it, I kind of took a couple of songs at a time to go through, just give them a day or two, so that I really got to appreciate the whole record, because it's 21 Pilots and I fucking love them. So I got through the first couple of songs. Obviously I'd already listened to the singles, and then there was one day where I was walking on work and I started playing Neon Gravestones and I nearly fucking cried. So, very powerful song. If you've not listened to it, I would absolutely recommend it. It tackles some really current and really important themes in a really beautiful and, I don't want to say smart way, but like it's giving consideration to a lot of different things. I don't, it's hard to explain, but basically go listen to it. It's a really deep and meaningful song. It has a lot of sort of implications of society as well, and it's just generally amazing. So yeah. So next up we have Best Live Artist, and the nominees are Waterparks, As It Is, London Atlantis, You Me at 6, Rome, and Waster. And the winner is Rome. I got to see some really awesome music this year, and don't let the fact that one band won over others take away from the others, because there were some really amazing performances, amazing shows, just generally some really great stuff. The reason that Rome won this is because they just perform on another level. Like, there's very few bands that I've seen as consistently give so much to their performances. When I saw them, me and James travelled up from Surrey, where we live, up to Milton Keynes. We literally stayed up there for one night, which was the night of the gig, drove up in like 30-degree heat in a car with no aircon, stuck in traffic on the M25 and I think it's the M1 or the M4, I can't remember. And, you know, it was the same on the way back. I think we spent 6 hours in the car over the 2 days, you know, and it was amazing. Like, all of the event was amazing, travelling, staying over, it was so much fun. It was all 100% worth it to see Rome perform in a tiny little pub. It was just amazing. So next up is Anthem of the Year. Now, I did explain it last year, but I'll give a brief explanation just for now as well. Essentially, it's just whatever song sort of sums up my year, was particularly important to me throughout the year, came to me at important times, I listened to it a lot, those kind of things. So just one song that was really meant more and stands out from my 2018. And the nominees are South Drive by Waster, Open Water by Rome, Tell Me More by Waster, Scatterbrained by Rome, Flatline by Rome, and Yeah Right by Joji. And the winner is Open Water by Rome. I didn't really listen to the album Great Heights and Nosedives a lot when it came out, and if I did, it probably would have been one of the nominees, or even possibly the winner of Best Album last year. But I didn't. I only got into it in 2018 itself, in the early part of the year, then got back into it around the summer. A lot of the mental health discussion on it is very relevant to how I feel, or how I felt at the time. Open Water in particular stood out because it's all about sort of challenging your own mind and changing your own perception, your own thoughts, and sort of not fearing that change, sort of making yourself a better person in that way. Now we come on to best events. This can be any event really that I've gone to throughout the year. I was kind of lax when long listing this, so there's some stuff that's just like get-togethers of friends and stuff like that, but also some more paid events. And the nominees are As It Is at Coco, MCM Expo London May, Rome in Milton Keynes, Our Tattoos on my brother's birthday, Waster at Underworld, and Christmas in Derbyshire. And the winner is Christmas in Derbyshire. I got up to a lot of really cool shit in 2018, and I sort of go through a lot of it in the year in review video. I don't really have enough time in that or this to really explain everything, but it was a really great year in terms of what I got up to, the people and events that I went to see. And it was topped off at the end with a really lovely week and a half up in Derbyshire, which I spent with my family. It was the longest time that I'd spent continuously with my parents since before I moved out back in June. So yeah, it was really lovely, and just spending that much time with people that I really love, particularly over the Christmas period, it was just amazing. And I know I've said lovely like 5 times in this, but it really was lovely. Next up is the favourite video that I've created. So it's all about the content that I've made this year and posted to my YouTube channels. Obviously there's no real nominations from my gaming channel because I didn't post on it last year, which I am hopefully going to be doing some more of that at some point. So the nominees are Year in Review 2017, Q&A 3 Part 1, My Mental Health, Pokemon Pack v Pack with my girlfriend, Q&A 5 with Elle, and The End. And the winner is Q&A 5 with Elle. Now, these videos aren't necessarily always my best videos, but all of these videos I personally look back and really love. Q&A 5 with Elle has a bit of everything. You know, there's moments that are a bit soppier, that are a bit nicer, talking about like dates and stuff. There's also moments where we talk about farting on each other and all sorts of stuff like that, and just have a bit of a laugh. I do Gangnam Style absolutely shite in the background around here, and it's a really fun video, it's a really wholesome video. It's the kind of video that if I was feeling sad and couldn't really talk to her, and I would go back and watch and just be like, yes, this is what we're like, this is why we're so good together, and all of those kind of things. And I've gone soppy all over again, but it's just a really nice video, and it's with someone that I really enjoy spending time with and have a lot of fun with. So to be able to share that and be able to sort of go, yeah, that's pretty much what we're like all the time, is just really cool. So we are now coming towards the end of the ceremony. We have just 2 awards left. The penultimate award is another new one. It is called the Spotlight Award. Essentially it's just me recognising some of the bands, artists who, generally those who have a smaller following. I know, ironic given my status, but just generally people who not everyone may have heard of, but I kind of want to give that spotlight to, even though I'm smaller than them. Because at the end of the day, as a creator myself, I know any exposure is helpful. Any good exposure is helpful, I suppose. Anyway, off the point. And the nominees for this are Dara Chaplin, Jane Doe Band, Vendetta, Phoenix Stone, and May Violet. And the winner is Dara Chaplin. And me and Dara chat every so often, which is nice. We never really knew each other that well at school, but we've spoken sort of here and there, and I've promoted his music on my Instagram before because I think that he's really cool and really talented. But yeah, he produces music. He released an EP where the main focus was sort of him and the guitar, and I don't want to say it's got Sheeran vibes, but it's a similar kind of style where him and the guitar. I'm not really selling this very well, I'm sorry Dara. But yeah, no, he's got a really great voice, a lot of acoustic guitar kind of stuff on that EP as well. It's called Comfort, came out earlier this year, 2018. I need to stop saying it's 2018. And then he also released a single called Devotee, which it had like a little bit more electronic kind of vibe to it. I really digged it, I thought it was really cool. But yeah, no, he's super talented, a really nice guy, and is quite relatable on his Twitter as well, so go and check him out if you don't already know him. And if you do know him, then lucky you. To Dara. And then finally, finally, we have the YouTuber of the Year award. And the nominees are Willany, I'm Alex, Sithouse, PewDiePie, MaxMofo Pokemon, and Minilad. And the winner is MaxMofo Pokemon. And this isn't just because he replied to me on Twitter one time where I made a joke about the Mcloughlin Executor's neck and then probably pulled a rainbow rare out of a 3-pack blister pack. But instead it's because of just the content that he produces. He's one of the few YouTube channels that I actually do make a point of watching very regularly. I mean, often I don't really tend to keep up to date with YouTubers that often. I'll just sort of drop in and out here and there. And on that note, all of the awards have now been given out, so that is another year completed. Please do let me know in the comments if you disagree with any of them, if you would have gone for PewDiePie or Trench, or I don't know. Please do be respectful. because I'm human. But yeah, I'm open to a chat. I find it really interesting as well. If you fancy checking out any of the music or YouTubers or anything else that I talked about in today's video, let me know if you enjoy it. If you don't like it, whatever, let's get some discussions going. Yeah. Other than that, if this is your first video, this is a weird one to come in on. Don't usually wear a suit or space buns. Let me know in the comments what you think of the space buns as well. Wow, I'm just asking to get roasted. But yeah, if you are new, please do subscribe. I did hit 50 and it was really exciting, and then I lost one and it was really sad. But yeah, also please do like the video, because it kind of indicates to me, you know, the like ratio kind of shows me what kind of style you guys do like and what you don't. And while the Year in Review and Mcloughlin Awards are probably going to stay anyway, because they're things that I really like and I wanted to do for years, you know, it generally does help. And so, like, for example, where the unboxing video, I really enjoyed it, but it got a shit like ratio, I was kind of like, maybe not do this in the future. But hey, I don't know. I'm still working on some side projects, particularly surrounding music. I'm trying to get that going a little bit, but it's really difficult. But I'll try and get this video out as soon as possible, and then see you again for another one. Peace. Oh wow, this whole presenting thing is hard, especially when you got a radiator firing up your ass. Right. Oh fuck, I was doing so well. Oh, cunt. Sweaty. Things I do for YouTube channel. Keep screwing up what I'm saying. It's okay, it's still shorter than the amount of footage I filmed for the review, and a lot of it is me fucking up the nominations and having to redo it.